Welcome to The Drunk Take, the sports podcast where the takes are hot and the drinks ice cold. Grab a beer, bourbon, maybe a shot, and pull up a seat and join the homies live from the Drunk Take studio. While they recap the week or look forward to the exciting action on the way, it's time to get lit. Yeah, man.
What's up, dude?
What's up, buddy?
Happy after Thanksgiving.
Happy after Thanksgiving.
Did
for
we
sure.
did we not have a great weekend?
Dude, I had an awesome weekend.
Yeah. It was
You know
it was a great week.
You know who didn't have a great weekend?
Ole Miss fans?
Ole Miss fans,
Ole
man.
Miss
You remember
fans.
this? Like, what was it? For us, it was, 4 years ago?
Yep.
No? 4 years ago? And definitely know how you feel, Ole Miss fans.
Yep.
Lane, yeah. We support all your Lane Kiffins, a host.
Very similar situation.
Pretty similar, except OU wasn't in the playoffs then. But let's start there, man. College football coaching carousel. A lot of coaches moving around here.
Yeah.
You keeping up with any of it?
Yes, man. It went off this weekend. So we finally got the Lane Kiffin news. He's going to LSU, which is a great fit, I think. I mean, it's a good organization that has some dysfunction, and Lane Kiffin is a good coach, also with some dysfunction. So
with a whole lot of dysfunction. But
yeah.
I mean, poor Marty Smith, man. Like, let's get this out of the way. He was held hostage all weekend.
Yeah.
he was out there just doing his thing and being stuck in the closet or whatever at the Ole Miss studios. And finally got in and got some action. Did you see his interview with Lane that he did yesterday? Or I think he put it out this morning, but he did it yesterday. I don't know if it went out this morning or last night. But I guess Lane, after word started leaking that he wasn't at the team meeting, he called Marty Smith while he was at the airport. He's like, "I'll do your interview now."
Was it at the airport?
Yeah, it was at the airport.
Yes, I did.
So Marty went over there to interview him, and Lane tried to put the cordial approach, like he was having. He understood why everything was happening the way it was, and man.
Oh man!
Like all weekend, the decision seemed pretty imminent. Like it seemed like Lane wanted to leave, but he also wanted to coach the team in the playoffs. I mean, you can't blame him there. But
100%.
It got messy, just like anything does with Lane, of course.
It was messy for the past week or two. I mean, pretty messy, and it got real messy.
Absolutely, and it's getting even messier. Like it's kind of like the OU Lincoln Riley debacle that we brought up earlier. Like it's getting crazy on Twitter. Them Twitter streets is crazy.
It is, dude. I have never seen so much Ole Miss feed on my timeline in my life. Like I didn't even know it existed.
Yeah. Like all these people were supporting him last week, and now they're he's like, dude, the former running back at Ole Miss was tapping it on your daughter's tongue and shit. Like, what the hell is going on with these people, bro?
Oh man,
Twitter's wild. It's wild in those Twitter streets, bro.
It is, and it's always wild in the Twitter streets, but it's really wild right now. I mean, I've seen some wild shit on Twitter over the past 48 hours. Some wild shit.
They are coming after Lane, but I mean, like Lane. So get this: he takes the job. He gets to Baton Rouge, and like within an hour or two of being in Baton Rouge, he's already meeting with the number one high school prospect.
Yep.
Like this is why you leave Ole Miss for LSU.
Have you noticed? Like he's been posting. There's been a lot of LSU posts on his Twitter today.
Oh yeah.
Have you? Do you think he's trolling by not changing his bio?
I don't know about that, but I mean, have you followed Lane Kiffin on Twitter? But I mean, he's shut it down the last month and a half because the university let it know. And like,
is he wild on Twitter?
Oh, he's really wild on Twitter.
Oh,
he is a Twitter troll. He loves to troll on Twitter, but he kind of shut it down.
Yeah,
because Ole Miss was like, man, it's getting kind of much during this coaching, the rumors and everything, and like even his son was posting like stuff about LSU. His son posted him wearing the LSU headphones.
Yep.
And then a picture of the two Big 12 championship teams, like if it was going to be Ole Miss and Georgia. And he said, "Are dogs even allowed in this stadium?"
Yeah.
Because Lane might not be getting to coach in that game if they would have made it. But I mean,
yeah, and I mean they're definitely fanning the fire here, I would say.
Oh,
Definitely fanning the fire.
absolutely, and
What?
this is what Lane does, but LSU was a little smarter than they were with the Brian Kelly deal. So this is a 7-year deal for Lane. He's getting 80% guaranteed.
Okay.
That's opposed to a 10-year deal for Brian Kelly, and he got 90% guaranteed.
Okay. So they're learning a little bit. They're learning that these big name hires don't always pan out. Who would have thunk?
On the buyout just a little bit. And then they are also going to pay him for Ole Miss's success in the playoffs. So the bonuses that he would have got at Ole Miss, even though he's not coaching the team, if Ole Miss wins a game, I think he would have got like 100,000, maybe 250,000. Like LSU is going to pay that since Ole Miss isn't paying it anymore since he took another job.
That is very nice of LSU.
Yeah,
That is
very nice,
very nice.
very nice.
Now,
And
are
then,
the assistant coaches going to get that too?
I don't know. I don't know how that's going to work. All the assistant coaches, they said, "Be here, be square."
He
Like
basically just took the offense, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
basically what I see, and not the whole offense. I think there's some people left there. I think Joe Judge is one of the people that are still left there, which is going to be good. We'll get to Pete Golding in a little bit, but I mean Joe Judge staying there, it's could be good for Pete Golding. Having somebody. I mean, Judge was an NFL coach at one point,
Yeah.
so
Someone
just
some
having somebody with some
experience.
some coaching experience to kind of help him through it. I mean, Pete Golding's only 41. I
Yeah.
mean, he sounds like he's incredibly popular with the players and everything, but I mean, he hasn't been around a real long time in the coaching ranks.
Um. Yeah. Yeah. That the whole situation is just kind of crazy, but just leading up to it. I mean, I think this is the only thing that could have happened. Is it just exploding?
Oh, yeah, and I'm telling you, if this fails in 3, 4 years, like, it's going to be
Yeah.
an epic fail because
Hmm.
neither one of these 2 entities, Lane Kiffin or LSU, hold back. Like, they both like to get down and dirty and nasty. It will
Yeah.
get really down, dirty, and nasty, and it's gonna be fun. I'm here for it.
It's one of the pettiest schools
Yep.
in NCAA with one of the pettiest coaches in
Match
NCAA.
made in
Yes.
heaven. A
Yeah, I
match
think
made
it's
in
a
heaven.
great match, actually.
Absolutely. And then so with that, after we started hearing late last week that Florida was going to pivot from Lane Kiffin because they felt like they were out of the race.
Hmm.
So they landed what many people thought was maybe the best hire and John Summerall. John Summerall is going to Florida. What's
Yep.
your thoughts on this one?
Yeah. So I like this for Florida. I would say I think it's as good. I think it's probably one of the better selections out there. Um, I mean, he was a combined 42 of 11 in the 2 years at Troy and 2 at Tulane. I think this is a good pickup for Florida. Is there anybody else you think like Alex Golish or Pat Fitzgerald? I mean, I think this is probably one of the better options they had.
So I mean, Florida fans, they wanted a coach with P4 experience.
Hmm.
They struck out.
Yep.
They struck out on I think their top choice was Land, and then
Mhm.
Drink got an extension at Mizzou. Don't know how serious they ever were with Drink, but it kind of led them to Summerall, and there's a lot of Florida fans, rightfully so, worried that this could be Billy Napier 2.0. Like you said, he's had great success
Mhm.
at Tulane and Troy. I mean,
Yep.
Troy won 12 games and 11 games within his first 2 years in the
Mhm.
Sun Belt. I mean, it's pretty
Yeah,
pretty
it's
pretty
good.
nice. And then he won 9 games and 10 games at Tulane. I mean, Tulane was a little different because Willie Fritz had that school up and going already.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Tulane was kind of rolling whenever he
Yeah,
got there.
yeah, he came in over Fritz, but they did lose a lot of players, and so
Mhm.
they lost the American Championship game to Army year one, and they played North Texas for it this year. And in 4 years, this is what worries me about Summerall. 4 years, he has one P4 win, and that was over Duke this year.
Mm.
And he's
That's
I mean,
it?
that's it.
That's
That's
it?
it. I mean, he is at Tulane, but we'll get to some candidates later. But I mean, he's well regarded, but he's really unproven.
Yeah, yeah.
And
It
then at his press conference, you see what he said at one of his opening remarks at his press conference was today?
No, what'd he say?
He's like, "Yeah, me and Lane Kiffin, we talked a lot throughout this whole process, and we both thought that I was the right guy for this job." Like, what the fuck?
No shit, dude.
That's like he legitimately said that at his press conference. So
Oh my
I mean, if
god.
Lane thinks he's the right guy, he's got to be the right guy,
If
right?
that's not writing on the wall for Florida fans, I don't know what is. Yeah, I consulted with Lane. He thinks it's a good choice because Lane always
Man.
makes great choices.
Like it just yeah,
Um,
the other guy that was in the race for the job with, like he really thought it. I should get this one.
yeah, yeah, that was nice. I bet you Lane was like, you know what, I want this job, but I feel like you're better for
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
So
that's probably exactly how it went down.
yeah, yeah,
Exactly how it went down. And another fan base that's mad is Silverfield is going to Arkansas.
yep, yep.
And you know, I was with them on this. Like Memphis fans just doing some research on Twitter because
Hmm.
that's what I'm or X, sorry, Elon. That's where I get most of my information from,
Yeah,
It's everything I see on Twitter is true.
it is.
And Memphis fans were mad. Like they wanted him gone.
Okay.
They were he was wearing out his welcome in Memphis. I mean, they didn't have a great year this year.
Yeah.
But I mean, he took over a Memphis program who he took them over from Mike Norvell. They had won 12 games that year and then made the
Hmm.
Cotton Bowl.
Yep.
And then, like at first I didn't kind of get it. I was like, man, but I did some research, man, and he's had a fair amount of success against Power 4 programs at Memphis. He has a lot
Okay.
more than one win that John Summerall has. Like
What's
he
his record looking like against P4 teams?
I didn't add up his full record, but he
Mhm.
has wins over FSU.
Yeah.
He had a win over FSU. I mean, this was last year whenever they were absolute dog crap because the dude
Hmm.
didn't eat dog crap. Then, he also beat Arkansas this year on that late
Yeah.
fumble.
Hmm.
He beat Mississippi State one of his first years, and then Iowa State. And then,
That's a pretty good record. I mean,
yeah,
that's a
I mean,
pretty good resume
that's
right
that's
there.
four power four wins at
Hmm.
Memphis. That's like
Yeah.
we said, that's more than John Summerall has.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't wasn't Arkansas really trying going after Rhett Lashley at one point?
yes, Rhett Lashley is an alum. Like he
Yeah.
played
Yeah, he's
there,
from Arkansas.
so
So
they
I
thought
guess
they could bring him back home. But
yeah, I guess they struck out on him and
I don't think
Silverfield was
it ever got serious. Like SMU
okay.
just kept him locked up. Like SMU's got. It's crazy to think that SMU's got more money than Arkansas,
I believe
but
it.
SMU is spending more money than Arkansas. I mean, Arkansas has Tyson, JB Hunt, Walmart
Yeah.
in their backyard,
Hmm.
but I mean, I don't know how
They
much
got
they're
that
willing
oil
to spend.
in Dallas.
Like they like Tyson bought John Calipari, but they
Oh,
don't
did
buy a
he?
football coach.
Was that
Yeah.
a big part of it?
Yeah, there was the boost. It was those big corporate donors that were a big part of
Okay.
that. But I mean, he's had a couple of close to 500 seasons at Memphis,
Hmm.
especially taking over a 12-win program. So, I understand the angst amongst some Arkansas fans, and I think it is kind of a stretch higher.
Yeah.
But I can see it, man. It's a little against the grain, and I think it has a low floor, like a
Yeah.
very low floor. It could be a very, he could be gone in 3 years, and everybody like, man, we just hired another Chad Morris or another
Yeah.
Sam Pittman.
Hmm.
But I mean, I think he has a high ceiling if they can get players in there, and so we'll see. Like I'm kind of I don't know what to think about this one.
I don't think the Arkansas is that far off from being a competitive team. I mean, they got the offense for it.
Well, they're not gonna
Um,
have the offense next year. They're
Not
losing a
next year,
lot of
but
those players.
yeah, they are. They are. So,
But I mean,
but
he came in today. Like they've already got, three in-state commits flipped right back to Arkansas
okay, all
with the
right.
news of Silverfield coming
Putting
in.
in
So
some work. What does Memphis do now? I mean, is Memphis have they made any statements on what route
I
they're
mean,
going?
I don't know. Nobody just they gotta wait. They gotta wait their turn, man. They're a G5 school.
They are. They are.
And we're not covering G5 today.
I mean, Memphis ain't bad. Memphis is a decent G5 team to talk about.
I mean, they went 9-3 this year.
Something like that.
Yeah, lost some games that a lot of people feel like they shouldn't have lost. But yeah, and then so this is kind of the opposite for me. Did you see Alex Golish to Auburn?
I did. I did. I
See,
saw that.
this one was kind of opposite for me for Silverfield. At first, I was like, man, this is a great hire for Auburn.
And now it's not
And
so
then
great.
you start looking into it, and you're like, is this guy really that good?
I mean, USF has been solid. I
I
mean,
mean, but
how long's he been there?
he's been there for what, 3 years, 3 or 4.
3 years.
So
Okay.
I mean, before this year, like the thing that he was holding on to the most was a 17-3 loss to Alabama a few years ago. Like
Okay.
that was his claim to fame.
Hey, that back then that's not a bad that's not a bad thing to hang your hat on.
And he got blown out his first 2 years at USF a lot. Now, granted, USF was awful before he
Yeah.
got there.
Yeah.
They'd won 8 games in 4 years before he got there. A
That's
1
bad.
1-11 season, a 2-10 season, and a 4-8 season before he
Yeah.
got there.
Yeah.
And you know, and then with a healthy quarterback, his offenses have looked good. Like he averages, around 500 yards a game with that healthy quarterback.
Mhm.
But this is the first year as a head coach where his defense didn't give up more than 400 yards per game.
Okay. All right.
So that's kind
Okay.
of the reason they kind of turned it around a little bit.
Yeah.
They got blown out a lot his first couple years there, and the games they won were pretty close. And
Uh-huh.
then they started this year hot, beating Boise and Florida in the first couple weeks,
Yeah.
and then that
Yeah.
Cinderella story that it turned midnight real quick when they played Miami.
Yeah. 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 It went downhill. I wonder how patient Auburn fans will be with this hire
I don't know. I mean,
because you know who Alex Golish would have been a good candidate for that OSU job. That would have been a really good candidate for that OSU job. Coming to OSU, got lower expectations, got an easier route to the playoffs. God forbid they ever get there. But Auburn, I don't think they're gonna be very patient.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't think the fans are that bad. I don't think the fans are that bad at Auburn. I think it's the boosters that are bad at Auburn.
Yeah.
I
Hmm.
think Auburn's got pretty good fans, pretty understanding fans. They gave like they weren't as hard as they could have been on Hugh.
Yeah.
Uh, but you speaking of Okie State, their head coach is from North Texas, and Memphis
Yes.
beat North Texas this year, 63-36.
They did. They
Put it on them.
did.
That's North Texas's only loss.
Mm.
So I
Yeah.
think so. When I think of Golish, I mean, I kind of think that he's got a similar ceiling as
Hmm.
Silverfield. I think he could be pretty good,
Hmm.
but I think his floor is a little bit higher than Silverfield's.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I think like at his worst, you're getting a better coach than you are Silverfield.
That's a fair point. That's yeah. Yeah. That's a fair point.
But yeah, I think the reason that you were talking about Alex Golish at Okie State, I think the real reason that Okie State went for Eric Morris, so we'll get to in a little bit, over Alex Golish is Eric Morris is bringing his quarterback with him more than likely
Yes. Yes.
in a lot of that offense. So
I saw it was still kind of up in the air, but more than likely it's going to happen.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean they can't really confirm anything yet because the portal don't open until January, but
Hmm.
that's probably what everybody feels like is most likely going to happen.
Hey, package deal.
Package deal, kind of like Arbuckle and John Mateer. Look how well that worked out.
Oh yeah.
Testing. 1, 2. We back?
We back, but you sound a little weird.
Huh?
You sound a little weird.
Sound a little weird?
Yeah.
I think I sound fine.
Okay.
Let me see. It might be coming from the wrong microphone now.
That's kind of what it sounds like.
Yo,
Yo.
it's coming from my webcam again, I think.
Yeah, that's kind of what it sounds like.
Yo,
Okay.
We back on the right one?
It sounds a little better, not quite like before.
There we
Okay,
go.
I can hear that. Yep, there we go. We back. We
All right.
back.
Technical issues on the live stream.
But he's a mechanic. He's got it.
Yeah, we got it. We got it. Stupid fucking microphone. All right, now I think where are we at now? The Ole Miss
Um,
job. What you think? Pete Golding. Ole Miss was quick to promote. They said no interim. You're going straight to the big leagues, Pete Golding.
yep,
Apparently, it was pretty
Kiffin's.
popular with the players. You hear anything about this? What you think?
I didn't hear a ton of. I mean, I saw it, but you know, he was the defensive coordinator, right?
Yeah, he was the DC at Ole Miss. This is his
Do,
first head coaching job.
do you think this is a band-aid that could bring some long-term issues? Do you think
I
this is they're jumping a little too quick right now with the Lane Kiffin shit?
I think just the way that the team kind of like the players seem to kind of
Yeah.
back this hire.
Okay.
I think it's really good. I think it could be really good for him. Players seem to love him.
That's good.
That's the big thing. You know, for now. But
Yeah.
he also has no head coaching experience.
Yeah.
And I think he could be a good hire if he gets the right offensive staff in there long term. The good thing
Mhm.
is right now he has, as we spoke a little bit earlier, he has Joe Judge on that staff.
Yes.
And that
Yes.
can,
Mhm.
Joe Judge, former NFL coach, can kind of help him acclimate to what
Yeah.
he needs for this next, day to day head coaching stuff for the next game. And if
Mhm.
they win another one, then just kind
Help
of
him
get him in
out.
that mentality.
Mhm.
Game management stuff. It's going to be hard on him.
Yeah.
Just never been in the position before,
Yeah.
obviously. So,
I do think this is good for like the short term, you know, for the rest of their season right now.
oh,
I mean,
absolutely.
having
Against
some consistency and having somebody there that like you said, the players back. I mean, I feel like that goes a long ways, especially in a situation like this where you just kind of get hoed into a housewife.
and I tell you, man, he has the personality to be a great coach. Is
Yeah.
like, oh man, you did the Law and Order thing. You hit your mic.
Oh shit. I just set my damn drink down.
But yeah, I think he has the personality to, and he served four seasons under Saban
Mhm.
at Alabama as defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
And like I said,
I mean,
just get that offensive staff together. I think they could be fine.
yeah, I hope he does well. I mean, I'm rooting for him. Who's it projecting that Ole Miss's first round opponent will be?
It's gonna be so
It's
shaky with everything that happened this weekend. So there's no telling. We'll find out
yeah.
tomorrow.
Okay.
Like, we'll see if they penalize them for Lane leaving a little bit. If they're still gonna host. Like, I don't know. It's all up in the air.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
up in the air.
Yeah. Kind of sucks that, you know, news like that, you know, plays. I mean, I understand why the committee takes that into consideration, you know, entertainment value and such, but yeah.
And then we talked a little bit about Eric Morris being hired at Okie State.
Yep.
He's an offensive coach through and through, man.
Yep.
Like, he took over from Latrell in 2003, and he's put together and who had put together 5-7 and 6-7 seasons, and then he finished 11-1 this season.
Pretty good resume.
Each season, he's averaging around 500 yards per game. Like, that offense has been cooking
That
in
has been cooking.
in the American Conference, but I mean, this year the difference has been a lot better defense.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
like we talked a little bit earlier, it's been pretty widely speculated that he's going to be bringing his quarterback Mesta
Mhm.
Maker with him
Yeah.
when he comes. So, what do you think about Okie State's hire here?
I think it's a great hire for Oklahoma State. I probably give it an A minus if he brings his quarterback. An A. I think I even saw something that it's even possible that they might be bringing the running back Caleb Hawkins and the receiver Wyatt Young as well. And if he brings all three of those guys, that's a home run.
Yeah, they definitely need bodies on that Oklahoma
Mhm.
State defense. They need as much as
They
he can bring.
they are hurting. Yes. Anybody, bring anybody.
Some would say the American Conference might not be that much of a step down from the Big 12 conference. I mean,
No.
some might say that.
Yeah. I mean, I no.
That's
I
just
mean, no.
that's just a rub at some of our Big 12 fans out there. I'm sure some of them will get at me.
No, yeah, no, absolutely. Big 12 is definitely the preferred conference.
And then We got UCLA today. Bob Chesney. Got Bob Chesney from James Madison.
I did not see that.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. So James Bob Chesney, he's the guy that took over from Signetti when Signetti went to Indiana. He took over
Okay.
at James Madison and kept the train rolling statistically, and this might be the best James Madison team yet.
Yeah, no, this James Madison team was cooking this year. That's that is I did not see that. That is I think that's a pretty good hire as well.
It's a very good hire, I
Yeah.
think. And, but it is really hard to judge with the coach from the Sun Belt. Just ask Florida with Billy Napier. But, for every Billy
Yep.
Napier, maybe there's a Coach Signetti out there too.
Yep, yep. Hey, where there's a right, there's a wrong, or the
That's true.
other way around somewhere.
That's true. There's
Somewhere.
three lefts make a right.
Left, left. You're right. That is true.
Yeah. Yeah. And then Virginia Tech, man, you talk about a program that got just what they needed. Like it's not James Franklin's never going to go in there. And they'll probably never compete for a national title,
No.
but they are going to compete for ACC titles.
Yeah.
And he
Yep.
brings in stability to a program that hasn't had it ever since Beamer left. Even
Mhm.
before, even like towards the twilight of Beamer, they were already starting to fall a little bit
Yeah.
towards the end. And he's already got a bunch of Penn State recruits flipping to Virginia Tech right
Yeah.
before signing day. And
Getting in there.
Penn, like that's what we're gonna get into next. Is Penn State really seems to have blown this process.
Bro, what's is Josh Heupel? Is he available?
No, Josh Heupel came out and said today like he'd rather struggle than go to Penn State. Is pretty much what he
Okay, all
said.
right.
Like he's not
Okay.
gonna give up. And then it looked like they were gonna get Kalani Satake from BYU,
Uh-huh.
but BYU boosters came in and opened up the checkbook apparently.
They said no,
And
you
and
stay.
now I don't like they're in a bidding war with BYU to try to get Kalani Satake. And early signing day is
Next
in
week.
no, it's not
No, it's
next
this
week. It's in
week.
36 hours.
That's right. It
It's
is. It's already
yeah,
December. Holy crap.
yes, it is in 36 hours. We got early national signing day, and Penn State does not have a coach and is losing commitments left and right. OU's already taken a couple.
Yeah.
Virginia Tech's taken like 5 or 6. Like Penn
Yeah.
State is in flux, and they
Penn
were one of the first schools to fire their coach.
That's where I was going to get at. Penn State, they did this to themselves. They shot themselves in the foot. They had plenty of time to figure something out. I mean, they were the first, like you said, it's the first team to let go of their coach. And
Absolutely.
so yeah, I mean, this is all on them. I mean, what did you expect? What were you waiting on? Lane
I don't
Kiffin?
know. Like it's the definition of not having a plan when they made a move.
Yeah.
And let
Yep.
me find this Heupel tweet from you from earlier. I had to double check because there's a sports Twitter or X that's called No Three. That's like a mockery of On Three.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
whenever I read this, I had to double check to make sure that this wasn't a No Three account. It says Tennessee head coach Josh Heupel tells at Cloud Football that he's not a candidate for the Penn State job.
Okay.
He says, quote, I wouldn't want low expectations. That's part of why I want to be here. We'll win big. That is the ultimate burn to Penn State.
It is.
The
Yes.
ultimate burn to Penn State. This
Yeah.
guy, like, he is on the hot seat
Mhm.
at
He
Tennessee
is.
after going 8-4 and making the playoffs last year.
Yep.
And he could go to Penn State and win 10 games every year and be fine. But
Yeah.
he's like, I don't want that.
He does
Like
not want that.
he wants to compete for national titles. I feel like he can do it at Penn State is
Yeah.
what he's saying.
I think that says something about the guy. I mean, you take because you're right. His feet are under the fire. Feet are under the fire, or however the hell you say that. He's been getting shit all season, and yeah, comes
I,
out and says that. That's pretty cool. I like that.
I
That
mean,
is
I
a
don't.
burn on Penn State, and
You could
that's
say
they
I love
deserve that.
Josh. I love Josh. He was the last quarterback to take us to the national title. And I mean, with all love, I'm saying this. Like you say, like it shows a lot about him, but at the same time, like he still holds a huge grudge over Bob for firing him. Whenever Bob, like it was probably one of the hardest decisions Bob ever had to make,
Yeah.
and it needed it. Both like Heupel needed it, OU
Mhm.
needed it, and like Hype still just he's
Holding on to it.
still holding on to it, man. And so, like if you could be that grown up and take accountability and want to do a good job at Tennessee, let's put some water under the bridge. Let's make things right because
Mhm.
that's a sore spot, man. That's our last national title. winning
Yeah.
quarterback,
Yeah.
and there's just bad blood,
Yeah.
and we don't want that.
Yeah. No, that guy means a lot to OU and just in general.
Absolutely, absolutely. You got anything else on any coaching searches? It seems like
Shoot, we got Michigan State, Pat Fitzgerald.
oh my god, you talk about mid on mid action.
Yeah, this is mid on mid.
Mid on mid action. Like Pat Fitzgerald, I seen that. Like they immediately announced it after they fired their coach that they were gonna hire like Pat
Yeah,
Fitzgerald was the man. You're fired your coach for Pat Fitzgerald. I mean, congratulations on having a plan,
I
unlike Penn
mean, it
State,
is a
but
plan, I
it's
guess. They're like, "Hey, why did you get fired? We don't care. Come on over."
like Pat Fitzgerald and their coach are like the Spider-Man meme. Like you're just gonna be hella average.
Yeah. Yeah, there's that, Stanford. I mean, they got Pritchard.
Pritchard, I don't even know who that is.
Tr
Enlighten me.
Tavita Tre I don't even know who this guy
I only
is.
looked up the real jobs.
Pritchard was Stanford's starting quarterback against OU in the 2009 Sun Bowl. The Cardinals knows Pritchard better than anyone, but his lack of head coaching experience makes this a risk. So that's probably
So
that
wait,
description
he
right
was
there.
he was a Stanford quarterback in 2009.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm pretty sure that was like I think Luck was there in 2009 ish.
Starting.
I don't know if Luck was starting. I think he might have been like he was a. I don't know.
Yeah. It says starting quarterback.
So I wonder if that's where like him and Luck used to be, college teammates, and so
Yeah.
he give him the job.
Maybe so.
What's
You
his
know,
name?
Tavita Pritchard.
Let's see. Let's see here if they ever cross paths. I see where he hired him. It don't really say on here, but yeah, he was a teammate of Luck at Stanford's in
Okay.
2008 and 2009.
Okay. All right.
Thank you, Associated Press. Appreciate
Appreciate
that
that.
info.
That's what we were
Interesting.
looking for.
All right, Pritchard. What else we got? Any other?
That's all my list.
That's all your list. Okay, well,
Yep.
we pretty much covered them all. If we didn't cover your school, then sorry, they're probably just not relevant right now. Maybe
Yeah.
your new coach will make them that way.
Maybe next year.
Like we're looking at you, Pritchard.
Come on, Pritchard, get it done. Stanford's not in the playoff next year. You're getting fired.
Bring them back to the hardball days. All right, so rivalry week. What do you think about rivalry week in college football this week?
Wasn't bad. Wasn't bad. The Iron Bowl was actually a pretty decent game. Auburn kept it somewhat close.
Yeah, Bama jumped up 17-0.
Mm-hmm.
Looked like they were just gonna roll them, and then Ashton Daniels happened, man. Like
Yeah.
did you watch it or did you just
I know. I was watching it.
Ashton Daniels was fun in that game, man. And they couldn't get the ball to number 4 enough.
Yeah.
Like they had that one long touchdown called back for a holding penalty, or was it holding or illegal formation, maybe?
I think it was illegal formation.
And then they hit him pretty much with the same play again in the second half. Like that dude just took off when he got the ball. And he got another big play on a screen pass. Like 4 was good. And then Cam Coleman, he can't transfer to Alabama next year. That's got to be completely off the table. You cannot.
Yeah, no.
You're going down for the game-tying drive and you just fumble the ball inside the 20-yard line. You cannot. You can't transfer there next year. Like if he transfers to Bama, it's
like the shit was planned.
Yeah, bad look.
But yeah, I mean Alabama held on obviously. Ty Simpson threw for 122, 3 touchdowns, had another 31 on the ground.
Bama ran the ball well in the first half.
Yeah. I mean, they had what's that guy's name? Miller.
Jim Miller. He got hurt in that game.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
when did he get hurt?
He got hurt.
It was the first half. It was the first half.
First or second, or late in the first half, early in the second half. But yeah, he got hurt. And then did not come back in the game. Looked pretty serious. I haven't seen anything since then. But yeah, I mean, Ashton Daniels made that game fun. And I was really hoping watching the game. I was kind of pulling for Auburn a little bit just because like DJ Durkin Like, that dude never stopped smiling the whole game.
He doesn't, dude.
Like, he
It's
was
just
just like he was having the time of his life coaching that football team, and I
yeah,
just really enjoyed to see it as a fan. Like,
yeah,
I hope he ends up somewhere. Like, somebody
yeah.
give DJ Durkin a chance. You know, I'll
Hey,
vouch for him.
John Madison.
James Madison,
James
John's
Madison.
brother.
John isn't that a president? I think that was the 3rd president of the United States. James Madison.
Yeah, maybe. But
Oh my gosh.
yeah,
Memphis.
James
Go to Memphis.
Dolly's husband. Yeah, go to Memphis. Go to Memphis, DJ Durkin. But yeah, I
Um,
mean, it was good to see him do well. Good to see him do well, and you know,
if
they
you
almost had him.
yeah, they did. We'll get to the OU LSU game, but
I mean, go
was there
ahead.
you want to go ahead and do it?
Go ahead. Let's get to the OU LSU game. What'd you think?
That offense has no business being in the college football playoff.
Don't say that.
They don't.
I mean, that team definitely. You got to play the games to win them, man.
No, no. Hey,
And
the team as
like
a whole, yes. I'm just saying
they
that
won it.
offense was horrible,
I'm not
horrible.
I'm not trying to make too many excuses for them because I agree the offense is terrible, but we had our left guard, guy who started almost every game at left guard, playing center, a position he hadn't played since
Yeah,
high school.
yeah. What was
We
his
had
name? He's got a cool name. What's his name?
Fabechi Wiwu.
We will. Yeah.
And so then we had that forced us to move our true freshman right tackle back to right guard
Mm-hmm.
and bring in a different right tackle. Like the
Things
offensive
weren't
line is
perfect.
yeah, things weren't perfect. We got
Yeah,
so many injuries. I guess Michael, the center, had a freak injury, like
yeah,
illness or whatever this week, and so it made it a little bit tougher. Our running backs are extremely banged up.
yeah.
On the big play to Jaden
Blaylock.
Knott, you know who was
Oh,
it
Jay.
or not no, the big play to can't think of his name now. Ford Dion Burks.
Dion. Mm-hmm.
For Dion Burks touchdown, Jaden Knott was at running back.
Oh, was he really?
Jaden Knott was in a running back. And
Oh,
you know, that's how banged up we are. And then there was also another play. Jaden Knott came in for another series at John Mateer. They ran a read option.
mm-hmm.
And I guarantee you, like the coaches told him, do not hand the ball to Jaden Knott. This is not a read option. It's a read
Okay.
option and play only because if he hands the ball to Jaden Knott's probably still running. But John Mateer kept the ball. But I mean, it could be John Mateer makes a lot of bad decisions sometimes
I
in
mean,
the read option games too.
yeah. I mean, I saw some of that, but it was just like the offense didn't help itself whatsoever. I mean, they would have a good first down, pick up 7, 8 yards, lose 2, and then they're in a middle 3rd yard situation, and they just weren't able to convert. Mateer, I mean, he had some open receivers throwing bad passes, but I think it says a lot about OU and the current condition the offense is in. I mean, they're still winning these games. They're winning these games.
They're finding ways to win.
And I think
Here,
that is a big attribute for any team aspiring to go far in the postseason in any aspect of, I mean, in any sport.
I had no voice at the end of this game.
Oh, I bet, dude. I was
And
screaming in the car just listening to I had to listen to the second half in the car, but yeah.
most of that yelling was at John Mateer
Mhm.
because he played awful.
It was
And I
terrible.
was calling for Michael Hawkins, but I
Yep.
knew deep down inside that you can't make that move. You have to stick
No.
with John Mateer.
Mhm.
And Mateer came through, but
Yeah.
man, it sucks to see him playing so bad.
Yeah.
You know, he's got 3 weeks to get it right. They don't play
Mhm.
again for 3 weeks. They got to get healthy on offense.
Yep.
That's the big thing. If they can
Yep.
get healthy on offense and just be decent on offense, they have a chance to win some games in the
Yep.
playoffs.
Oh, in the 3rd quarter, man, I did not think this team was gonna win.
Oh, it didn't look like it at all.
No.
It didn't look like it at all. And then, you know, we get that Dion Burks play. You know,
Mhm.
he goes a distance. It was good to see him score.
Yep.
I was like, all right, man, tie game. We're good. And
Mhm.
then LSU gets field goal.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh, fuck.
It's like, shit.
And then I
And
was like, I don't know how we're going to score again. You know, a couple
yeah.
drives, a couple punts later, and then all of a sudden, Satania's just behind everybody. I was like,
Yes. Yep.
oh my god.
There it is right there. And I mean, even on that last drive, LSU, I think OU was up 4 at that point.
Yeah,
Um, I had no doubt in my mind that they were going to close that out. I mean, that's just how good that defense is. Like I wasn't scared in the slightest that LSU was going to score a touchdown.
Yeah, I felt pretty good then.
Yeah.
That kick return though, it's a different story.
Yes. Yes.
I thought he was going to get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a big. I mean, you gotta win games like that sometimes,
Yeah.
man.
100%. You
We
know, a
went
lot.
to you played A&M the year they won the Natty,
Mhm.
and I mean they won the Natty when it scoring 13 points against Florida State, held Florida State to 2. But that year they went to A&M, and it took a Torrance Marshall interception late in the game to seal that game as A&M was driving to go down and
Yeah.
win the game or take the lead, and
It goes like that.
sometimes you got to win games that you have no business, being
Yep.
it being competitive, and sometimes it just is.
Yep.
But there was a hell of a November for OU. I mean,
Yeah.
winning the games that they won, the way that they won them, just it's
Yeah.
big. And we did most of this without our Mason Thomas, our
Yeah.
best defensive player, the guy
Mhm.
that gets paid the most on our team. He gets paid more than our quarterback.
Yep.
And our
Yep.
Mason Thomas wasn't out there. And, he was the cog that started it, though, with
Yep.
that fumble return against Tennessee.
If I would have told you OU would close out the season with those last 3 games 3-0 at the beginning of the season, you probably wouldn't have believed me.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah. So
Absolutely not. Like the Ole Miss game, I thought we were done.
yeah.
Because on this pod, we said, what's it going to take for OU to make the playoffs? I said they have to win their home games.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And and split the road games, and they lost one of the home games and won all of the road games
Yeah.
down the stretch.
They made it hard on themselves. Yeah, for sure.
Made it a lot harder than it needed to be.
But hey, they're in the playoffs now. Like you said, they got 3 weeks to get healthy. So
3 weeks.
they got that going for them.
They're either going to play on December 19th or December 20th.
Okay. All right. It's
And
going to be
then
exciting.
the Buckeyes, man.
Yep.
Can't say it no more. They beat Michigan.
They did.
Ryan Day no longer has a Michigan problem.
No, he doesn't. I think, hold on, let me see what Idiot Owens, he changed his name to like Michigan's daddy on Discord or something like that.
Did he really?
Yeah, he did, because he called all those plays. He was actually, Ryan Day had an earpiece in, and Owen was giving him play calls.
Okay, Owen.
You hear that, Owen?
Good job, Owen.
No, whenever Michigan, I was at like my third Thanksgiving for the week, and I was watching, and then Michigan, I think they had 2 field goals to start the game. It's like, uh-oh. But once Ohio State got rolling, I mean, Michigan couldn't do anything.
Yeah, it was Michigan had about the perfect start that they could ask for, and
yeah.
they didn't put it together.
Man, I will say this though, those Michigan fans were hyped up throughout the entire game. It was snowing. There's dudes without shirts on. I mean, they were hyped, and they were getting their asses kicked in the second half, and they were still screaming.
I mean, a cold fool is still a fool.
That's wise words from a wise man.
That's right.
I'm a little chilly right now, actually.
I mean, I got the Mavs hoodie on today, brother.
Oh, nice.
We're down
2 in a row, right?
Down 15-4 already. It don't look like it's gonna be 2 in a row.
One in a row. One in a row.
One in a row. I think AD's back tonight. Yeah, AD's out there too. We're down 15-4.
Wait, did AD not play against the Clippers?
No, he did not play against the Clippers.
And they still
it was
lost.
It was a back-to-back.
Yeah, and they still lost.
Yeah, Clippers still lost. I mean, Cooper Flag went for 35 though. I mean,
yeah.
It's no big deal. Just Cooper Flag.
Yeah. Zubac didn't know what hit him.
Exactly. And then Georgia beat Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
The game seemed like it never really seemed that close. Georgia Tech kind of hung around and still had a Hail Mary shot at the end to tie the game.
They did.
But Georgia advances, and people aren't talking. That game was 16-9, right? And
yes.
OU's game was, 17-13.
Yeah.
And nobody's giving Georgia shit.
No.
About barely beating Georgia Tech. Like everybody's talking about what a great program Georgia is, and they put up 16 points on Georgia Tech.
Yeah, they sure did.
LSU's probably got a better defense than Georgia Tech does.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And that's the thing. I just see people shitting on OU on the Elon's X world, and it seems like there's a lot of haters out there.
We're looking at you, Danny Cannell. Danny
Danny
Kanell, you can
Kanell.
suck my balls.
I actually saw a Danny Kanell video before we hopped on.
Dude, these Fox guys, the Fox guys are the worst.
They
You know,
are really bad.
Like Joel Klatt and
Hmm.
who's the other dude? The Bear.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
get the hell out of here, man.
Yeah.
Go
I
get out of here
saw
with your
I saw
propaganda.
Alabama podcast popping up shooting strays at OU. It's like, what are you guys? Why are you talking shit?
I don't know, man. I don't know. It is what it is, though. And then the big thing is Texas. They shouldn't have played. They shouldn't have played Ohio State week 1.
No, they absolutely should not have. If they wouldn't have, they would be in the playoff.
I'm just so sad that they did that they made that decision to go play Ohio State
I know.
week 1.
All right, guys,
Now
pause.
they're
Moment of silence. 3 seconds. 3. All right, that's all you get, Longhorn fans.
just so sad. I mean, go win the game.
Go win the game.
Oh, you played Michigan week 2. They won the game.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna go to Michigan next year. They're gonna win the game.
Yep, Texas. Yeah, yep. They definitely that Ohio State game fucked them.
You know what? I really appreciate. I'm pretty appreciative of the ACC right now, bro.
Yeah. Okay.
Like they had every opportunity to do what the Big Ten did in 2020 with Ohio State. Make sure Ohio State got in their conference championship game by correcting the wrong of
Uh-huh.
Duke being 7-5 and playing in the ACC championship game. They could have changed the rules a little bit and put Miami in there. Like we can't have a 7-5 Duke playing in the conference championship game. To where if 7-5 Duke wins the conference championship game, guess what's happening? We are not going to get a team in the playoffs unless Miami jumps Notre Dame.
Yep. Yep. That
And
is the
that is
truth.
like if Duke goes in and beats Virginia, it's not like Virginia's a world beater, great football program. They're solid. Virginia should be favored. They're
Yeah,
going to be favored,
they will.
but they're not light years better than Duke.
No.
Duke can win that game and keep the ACC out
Of the college
playoff.
football playoff. Yep. Yep. I mean, what Miami's sitting at 10-2 right now, right?
Yep.
What?
Miami sitting at 10-2. They have 2 conference losses just like Duke. It went to the 5th tiebreaker.
And
The
what is that?
fifth
What is the 5th tiebreaker?
Like who slept with more cheerleaders or something? I don't know. Something stupid that only Duke could win over Miami.
Who had the least amount of punts?
It was just something ridiculous. And it puts Duke in the I mean, just change it. Just say no.
Yeah. Yeah.
This doesn't make sense. We have a 7-5 team going to our conference championship game. They played 2 common opponents. They're in the same conference and they played 2 common opponents.
That
What
doesn't
the
make
hell
any
is this,
sense.
man?
That does not make any
It
sense.
makes 0 sense. And it sends Duke to the ACC title game.
So
And
if
they're going to go in and win it. I just have a feeling Duke's going to go in and win this game, and the ACC is going to be like,
shit,
what the hell just happened? Like, what the hell just happened? And
Like,
James Madison is trotting out there against Georgia, and they're like, man, what the fuck is this? We're all going to be like, what are we doing here? Why do we? Oh, man.
Oh shit, that was funny. That was really funny.
Like,
So down to the brass tacks here. If Duke loses to Virginia, Miami's in.
No, Miami's not going to make it. And if Miami makes it, they're going to make it because they passed Notre Dame.
This is so
And
confusing.
Notre Dame, a team that they beat and have the head-to-head over.
Yes.
But
It doesn't
the
make
committee, they're not in the same pool. They're not in the same pool of teams.
Okay. All right.
They can't compare head-to-head because they're not in the same pool.
You know, screw it. Go Duke. I hope Duke wins. I really do. Go
Like,
and do it, Duke.
They made this so much harder than it should have been. And like they tried to get cute with it. This is what happened is they're like, we're the power 4. We're always like our conference, our champions are always going to be ranked higher than all these group of 5 idiots. We can word it this way. We can word it this way to make them feel more inclusive, be real liberal with this. And we're going to say the top 4 or the top 5 ranked conference champions get in. But we know it's always going to be 4 Power 4 schools and 1 G5 because Power 4 is greater than G5.
And that's
and
worked out really well this season. Yeah.
it worked out really well for the ACC. Like,
Gosh.
what the hell are y'all doing? Like, I mean, it's gonna get the playoffs changed
Oh, yeah,
more than likely.
100%.
Whenever we're rolling out with James Madison and North Texas in the college football playoff, or James Madison and Tulane in the college football playoffs, both of them just absolutely going out there and getting dog whooped the first week of the
Yeah.
season. And not only that, like, this isn't even like a bowl game where they're going into a neutral site. They're going into
They're going to
somebody's
their
stadium.
field.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they're going to their field and they're going to get dog walked.
Yeah.
This isn't
It's probably gonna do irreparable damage to everyone involved,
this
like,
isn't
throughout life. They're gonna wake up with night tremors for this.
this isn't Penn State going to Boise
No.
because the Big 12 couldn't get their act together last year. This is, James Madison going to Georgia.
The spread on that would be, like, 45.5, I mean,
Oh
minimum.
man, it's probably not going to be Georgia because Georgia's probably going to get a bye, but I mean, it's just going to be crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
Gonna be crazy. What about the Heisman outlook? What you got here?
Oh, man. I think Diego Pavia is not getting enough love.
Plus 340.
Is he plus 340?
Plus 340. You got
Okay.
Mendoza is plus 115, Sayan plus 155, and Pavia plus 340.
What I'm looking at right now, I have Pavia plus 600, Julian Sayin plus 4, Jeremiah Love plus 375, Mendoza minus 105.
Interesting. Where'd you get these odds?
This is on oh, maybe I should get off the sporting news. They make their banners look like USA Sports and shit.
I got mine from FanDuel earlier today, so I'm just seeing how much
Okay.
because I think Love was like plus 2,000.
Plus 2,000. Okay. Yeah, I mean, whenever I looked at this, it didn't seem right. But I mean, what you think it's Mendoza's to lose?
I think that Pavia should win.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm
I
along the same lines of thinking.
I mean, just what he's done for that program, what he means for that school. I
Yeah.
mean, nothing against Mendoza or saying they've had excellent years, but
Yeah, yeah.
you take Pavia off that team probably wins maybe 3 games, 4
Yeah.
games.
Yeah.
No offense, Clark Lee, but he kind of carried that team this year.
Yeah.
You take Sayan off that team's still winning 11 games probably.
Yeah, and I mean
I mean, Mendoza, probably the same thing. They're probably still winning at least 10.
yeah. I mean, stat wise, just comparing Pavia and Sayin, I mean, they have very similar stats.
Until you get to the rushing numbers, though, right?
Yeah, I'm just looking at passing yardage and percentages and TDs to interceptions. But I mean, just in the air here. I mean, Pavia's got him by a little bit in the yardage, but but Sayan's got a couple more touchdowns, couple less interceptions. But yeah, no, I'm rooting for Pavia here.
I think I don't know. You might see they're kind of all close geographically, and all
Mhm.
4 of them, if you throw Love in there, so where they're all going to take votes away from each other. It's going to be interesting to see how the West Coast voters vote,
Yeah.
and I think the Southern voters probably is going to carry those, which could really slide it. You might get an upset here with
Yeah.
Pavia winning. Well, I don't think it's really that much of an upset. I mean, I think it's got to be
No.
Pavia. Like Pavia Babe Ruth this season. He came out, he pointed his bat towards the outfield and said, "This is what we're going to do." And this man went out and did it all except for
Did.
winning the national title. And it's just because they're not going to get a shot
Yeah.
because, like, I mean, it's just too backlogged at the 2 lost teams. I
Yep.
mean, they lost to Texas and they
Mhm.
lost to Alabama.
Like you
That's it. Like
that
they beat Tennessee, they beat Missouri, they beat LSU.
Mhm.
If you look at their schedule before the year and said this is a 10-win team, like there's
Yeah.
no way. Pavia said we're going to the college football playoff. We're going to beat Tennessee.
And he
We're
damn near
doing
did
all these
it.
things, and he did
Yeah.
all those. Like he
Yeah.
he did his part on all of it.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
he's a little brash for me. I'm not like a huge Pavia fan, but
Mhm.
damn, that kid should win the Heisman Trophy.
Yeah. Yeah, and you bring up good points. I mean, their only losses are against Texas and freaking Alabama. I mean I mean, he's done everything he can. That
Both
team
on the
has.
road.
Yeah.
Both on the road.
Yeah.
They lost both those games on the road. So I
They kinda
mean,
made that Texas game a little closer towards the end too.
yeah, it was a close game, and then they blew out Tennessee.
Yeah. beat the
blew
dog
them
crap
out.
out of them.
Yeah, I
That
mean,
that
just
and that LSU win was at the beginning of the season, right?
yeah, that was before
Yep.
they fired Brian Kelly.
That was with Nussmeier and, yeah.
Mhm.
So that was maybe a little bit better of an LSU team than they are right now.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So what you think about these NFL playoff races?
Oh, man. It's crazy out there right now in the streets. The Patriots just running the AFC East right now. I mean, what's the score right now of the game?
They are up 24-7.
Alright, so
2-minute warning.
they're gonna win this. You're gonna be 11-2 after this game more than likely. I mean, they've almost got that AFC. They're in the driver's seat there. You know who is blowing my mind right now?
Who's that?
Freaking the Chicago Bears.
Well, I mean, the number one team in the NFC, Chicago Bears.
Yes, I mean, it's just, I mean, LA the Rams, didn't they just lose to Charlotte? Or they
They
just
just
lost
beat
to
the Panthers. I don't understand this team.
right?
Like they've
I I lost
I
so
don't
much money.
understand.
I lost so much money on this game. I had the Rams plus 7.5. I was like, "Oh, this is a lock." Mm-mm. No. No,
Like they
and
come
then
out, they beat the worst, or they lose to the worst teams, and they come out and beat the best teams. I
yeah,
don't get it.
yeah, come on, Matt Stafford. But yeah, that's, they kinda screwed me this weekend. But, what are we looking like in the NFC East right now? That's what I wanna look at. Let's
I mean,
see
Eagles
here.
are still like a game and a half up on the Cowboys because the
Yeah,
Cowboys have the tie
yeah.
to the Packers. So Cowboys need some help,
Mhm.
but we'll see if the Eagles keep struggling. I mean, they
Yeah,
can come back
Eagles,
and
they have to get it together. Do you think this is a little bit of just fatigue for the Eagles, or do you think there's actually some substance to this?
I don't think it's fatigue. Like you seen them kind of do this a couple years ago. Like
Mhm. After
they
the Nick
getting
Foles championship.
no, not even after that. After they played the with Jalen Hurts, after they played the Chiefs in the Super Bowl and lost the first time, the next year they came back and they just kind of faltered down the stretch
Mhm.
and ended up. I think they ended up as a wild card. They didn't win the division that year because no NFC East teams won the division back to back in like 20 years,
Yeah, yeah.
something crazy like that.
Mhm.
So I don't know, like they they just have weird chemistry.
It does seem like
And
that. They got the talent on that
yeah,
roster. I mean,
absolutely. They got the
they're
talent. They can't put it together. I don't know if it's coaching, if it's just something
yeah,
crazy in there, but yeah, they definitely they should win the division, but
yeah.
the Cowboys might catch up. They got the Lions this week though. It's gonna be a tough game for maybe an elimination game for the Cowboys or the Lions. One of
It,
the two.
yeah, you're 100% right. The Lions, dude, they've been they have been dropping games that they should be winning. And then Amon-Ra St. Brown, was that a sprain or was that something more serious?
I haven't really heard. I mean, he's on your
I
fantasy team. You should
He
know more.
is. I think it said whenever I checked, it was day to day, so that would have to be a sprain. Um, but yeah. I mean, if Amon-Ra St. Brown is going to be missing multiple games, you can probably chalk it up for the Lions.
Yeah, I mean they're already without their tight end,
Hmm.
and it's looking pretty bad. The Rams, Seahawks, 49ers cluster with that Panthers win.
Yeah,
The Niners, they're 4-1 in the division.
yeah, yep.
4-1 in the division. So that means if they beat the Seahawks week 18, they're
They're
gonna
in
have
the
every tiebreaker in that division. So watch out for that if it's close
yeah.
and they beat the Seahawks the last week. I mean, they could win that division very easily because they've already
I mean,
uh
they just had their toughest test of the season going up against Shador Sanders and the Cleveland Browns, and they
held
went
them
in
to
there
8
and
points.
handled them. Yes.
I mean, a full week of practice with the ones.
Prime time Shador, you hold him to 8 points, that says a lot about your defense.
Yeah, I mean, he knew what time it was, and he just couldn't get
Ti
it done against
time
the
to
49ers.
lose.
But yeah, the Bills got a good win last night. We were talking about the
They
Patriots
did.
earlier. Like they're staying alive in that wild card race. The
Yep.
AFC Central is nuts, bro.
Yeah.
Ravens and Steelers are tied at 6-6. The Bengals 4-8, sneaking up on them. They still got the Bengals twice, or
Yeah.
they got the Ravens once.
Gosh.
They went out.
Yeah, that North Division looks like a dumpster fire. I mean,
If
but I mean, some of these teams are trending in the right direction, though. I mean, outside of the Browns, Bengals just got Joe Burrow back. I guess did Steelers get Aaron Rodgers back last week? He
is
did. They
that
did. They
yeah,
did.
but then he went right back out of the game. I think did you see him on the sidelines?
No, what happened?
Oh, he got a boo boo.
He got a how bad of a boo boo?
He hurt his nose. He had a little patch, little butterfly bandage over his nose, his poor little
Oh,
nose.
poor
And I
Aaron.
think he hurt something else too, and he was just all banged up over on the sidelines, looking miserable,
Why you
looking like
sounding
he
so
look
sympathetic right now?
looking like he was an extra in The Walking Dead and shit. He was that's pretty much exactly how he looked. Like poor little Aaron Rodgers. But yeah, he's over it. They're
Mhm.
6-6. They are not headed the right direction.
No, they're not. I
Uh,
mean,
the Ravens aren't either. I mean, they're getting healthy, but they're still losing games they should be losing.
that's true.
And
I was gonna say they are getting healthy, but it is not
if
not
the
converting to results on the field.
so if the Bengals win out, that's going to include another win over the Ravens and put them in the season with 8 losses. That means the Ravens can only lose one more game if the Bengals win out.
Oh, and then the
Well,
Bengals,
because
they got the Bills. They got the Bills this weekend. So
that's
they're
nothing. The Bills are terrible right now.
I know. Teams like the Bills when they've been doing shitty, I feel like they're just ready to serve up an ass whooping to a random team, and I feel like this could be it.
I mean, that would have been yesterday against the Steelers. The Steelers played like crap, and the Bills it took them forever to pull away.
Yeah, that's a good
The
point.
Bills trailed most of that game yesterday, and Josh Allen he's not looking good.
Yeah, yeah. I almost put money on the Bills, and my heart told me not to, and I'm glad it
You should
did.
have. You should have. They covered. They covered pretty convincingly, but it
I
would have
probably
been
would
rough
have
in the first
taken
half. You would
I
have been
probably
like,
would have
"Oh my
taken the money
goodness."
line. But yeah, they got the Bills, Ravens, Dolphins, Cardinals, and Browns. That's a winnable set of games.
And then they went out.
Yep.
And then the Ravens just got to lose one more, and the Bengals are going to win the division.
Yep. Yep.
Well, I guess the
Oh,
Steelers, but I
it
don't think this. I think the Steelers are definitely going to lose a couple more. The way they're
I
playing.
yeah, 5 games ago said the Bengals was going to be have potential to be in the playoffs. I would have put down my crack pipe.
I mean, that's the only way that they're really going to get is if they win the division. But yeah, they're still alive.
Yeah.
And then the Jags finally took first. Like the Jags are in first place
That's
in
crazy.
the AFC South, man.
Uh,
Like that team has lost some boneheaded games, and they are in first place right now
and
at
it's
8-4. I didn't even realize they were 8-4.
Yeah, yeah, I know they've done that. They've been kind of sneaky this year, really sneaky. I mean, just talking about the AFC South here, I mean, the Colts have dropped 2 in a row, have not looked good in their past 2 games, and I'm pretty sure Sauce Gardner's hurt.
Sauce
Um,
Gardner's hurt. Danny
yep.
Dimes has got like meat hanging off his bone.
It's not great for the Colts. Things
Not good out there for the Colts.
No,
Like
but
Danny Dimes is gonna get seriously hurt before the end of the year, maybe. I'm hoping it doesn't happen, but he's out there. He's played injured and
yeah,
not
yeah.
looking good for them.
Yeah, I mean, and then the Texans, they're
One
starting
game
to play
back.
a little better. I mean, they are. I mean, they're on a 4-game winning streak, and they win and beat the Colts pretty handily this past
One
weekend.
game back.
Hmm.
Like they could definitely make some noise in that division before it's over.
Yep.
In the West, I mean, it's looking like the West is all sewed up, bro.
Yeah. I mean,
Broncos
Broncos. Yep.
needed overtime last night to beat the Washington Commanders.
Jesus Christ! I didn't realize they're on a 9-game win streak.
Yeah, 10-2,
Jesus
bro.
Christ! Have they not
ten and
lost since the
two.
Colts game?
It's been a long time,
On
man. I
that
don't
Will
know who it
Love.
was. It was 9 weeks ago, bro.
I mean, that was.
63 days for
I
some.
remember, dude. It
Maybe
was
70 if they had a bye.
It was a
That's a
Lutz
long
field
time.
goal. It was a Lutz field goal that cost me money against the Broncos. So I remember it.
Okay.
I remember my losses.
But yeah, I mean, we're gonna get some interesting playoff races
Yeah.
here down the stretch. And then we got NBA Cup matchups, man.
Whew. You
You
ready
ready?
for some NBA Cup action?
Are you ready for some NBA Cup action?
Oh, I'm ready for the Thunder to get knocked out first round against the Suns.
Y'all aren't even going to Vegas?
Do what?
You're not even gonna go to Vegas?
No, we're not going to Vegas, man. They don't want to go to Vegas. They did the shit last year.
You just gotta win one more and you're going to Vegas, bro.
I don't think they care to go to Vegas. And also, when is
No,
this? December 10th?
you want to go to Vegas because you're probably playing the Lakers.
I hate the Lakers.
That's why you want to go play them so you can beat them.
I hate the Lakers.
Thunder Lakers
I
in
hate them.
Vegas.
I
Oh
think
my goodness! You know how bad the NBA wants that.
they really actually,
Like
you're right.
the
There's
Lakers are
no way
getting
these 2 teams don't make
the
it.
Lakers are getting all the calls against the Spurs, all the
Yes,
calls.
all of them.
Especially if Wemby was in there, it'd be a little bit more of a close game. But
Mhm.
they definitely want the Lakers versus the Thunder
I really hope
in
Hartenstein's
Vegas.
back.
He's out for
12 to
weeks, isn't he?
14, 12 to 14 days.
Hours,
Days.
years.
Days. God damn it.
And then we got the Heat versus the Heat or the Heat at the Magic. So these are
Say
all so
say it
these
with me. Say it with me.
Heat culture.
Heat culture.
They're going to the Magic. They're going to lose. They got to play in Orlando. So these are all home games for the
Yeah.
Thunder. The Lakers have a home game against the Spurs. The Suns go to the Thunder. The Heat go to the Magic,
Yep.
and the Knicks go to the Raptors.
Toronto. Yep. Yeah, dude. I think I'm gonna predict it right now. Norm Powell is going to carry Miami to a cup victory.
I don't think so, man. These are two teams that are going opposite directions. Like
Nah,
the
dude.
Magic are one of the hottest teams in the East right now.
Doesn't
They're
matter.
going up against the Heat, the has-beens of the East. Heat culture can't save you now, bro.
Heat culture can save anyone at any given time. So,
Desmond Bain was born in the darkness. He can be cold. He don't need heat culture.
dude,
They're
Desmond
gonna
Bain.
they're gonna go in there and they're gonna smack the Heat around. They're gonna go to Vegas.
Okay, imagine Desmond Bain, 3 inches taller and much better at basketball. That's Norman Powell.
It's not Norman Powell. You're
It is.
wrong.
It is. 100% is.
Desmond Bain is way better than Norman Powell.
No, mm-mm. No,
Way better.
Norman Powell could wipe the floor with Desmond Bain.
And then Bain is the Magic's third best player.
Yeah, he is. He
And you
is.
got Paolo and only Franz that
Oh,
can.
hey, I'm saying Magic should win this game,
They're gonna win this game. It's at
but
home. Heat
Norman
culture.
Powell he's gonna carry heat culture on his back here.
No, no, he can't. He can't carry anything. He's gonna be carrying water to the bench.
Oh, shut up, dude! Don't disrespect him like that. Shit.
The Knicks Raptors. You got in that one.
I got the Raptors. I'm high on the Raptors,
The
dude.
other hottest team in the East.
Dude,
Now that's
they have got some weapons out there. They've got Isaiah quickly playing out of his mind. They've got Brandon Ingram putting up his 22 and 4 and 4 every single night. They've got RJ Barrett putting up 20 plus a night. Then they've got their main dude. They got Scotty Barnes coming in there. I mean, that's a very, very well-rounded team.
yeah, and it's crazy. Like the Pistons go on this long winning streak
Mm-hmm.
all throughout the cup the cup run. They're 3-0, and they go to Orlando and they lose that game. They don't even make it.
Yeah. Yep.
It sucks to be a Pistons fan right now. Like,
That is some very untimely losses.
I mean,
Very
one loss,
untimely.
but untimely loss to the Magic. The Magic came in there and said, "Screw your streak, we're taking over."
Wait, the Pistons didn't make it in, and they were a one-loss team?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I think
Oh,
the
point differential.
point differential, I think,
Yep.
was for the Knicks. I think the Raptors won their group, right?
Yes, yes, they did. Did you see the Thunder's point differential through the cup is like 118 points?
Oh man,
It's like I'm not kidding. It's like 113 or something. It's something crazy.
it doesn't surprise me, man. And they get the Suns, like.
Hey, the Suns actually played them very well the other night.
The Suns have been playing pretty well.
I think what's his name? Not Jaden Ott. Jordan Ott. He's the coach of the year so far. He's got that Suns team kind of grooving. They got Jalen Green coming back.
Kidd might make a play for it here. We're only down 14 to the Nuggets right now, so don't count Jason Kidd out yet.
Okay, I'll hold my breath. Tell me when to breathe.
But yeah, anything else you got on the NBA talk? I mean, we talked about the Pistons streak getting eliminated from Cup play by the Magic, who are starting to put it all together and look like the team we thought they were going to be.
Yeah, every single game the Lakers have a good performance out of Austin Reeves. Luka hurt me like emotionally because
Yeah, it sucks seeing how much those two get along.
I know. I do
But
not like
what's
it.
great is they get along really well, and then you got LeBron as the third wheel over there, just like pouting and being a
Then you
dick.
got way back in the background, you got DeAndre Ayton just looking for his ride back home.
Yeah, like LeBron's just like he's just in a bad mood all the time, and like Luke and
They're
Oz are
like
like,
dapping each other up, having
yeah.
inside jokes. Because don't you hate it when you're not in with the inside jokes? You know, they're
Oh,
like,
that was
"Oh, you
D'Lo.
wouldn't get it."
That was D'Lo the other day whenever the Lakers came to town, and
Yeah.
D'Lo got a DNP coach's decision, and LeBron
Uh-huh.
was over there talking shit, and you see the whole Mavs bench and all the Mavericks laughing, and it pans to D'Lo, and he's just sitting there like this, like, so they were talking about D'Lo at some point.
He's just like,
I think D'Lo's got back-to-back DNP coaches decisions, man. This is
and that is
golly.
horrible for like the state the Mavs are in as far as guards go.
Yeah, I mean we got Aaron Nimhard, not Andrew. We got Aaron Nimhard, is Duke's
Man,
little brother
I heard
out here
Nimhard. I'm glad you reiterated.
out here playing point guard for us right now. And he's
Man,
doing pretty well.
is Dante Exum like hurt for the season?
God. So yeah, thanks for bringing this up. I don't know if we've talked about this on
I'm
this pod.
sorry. I
Nico's
generally don't
last
know.
move. Nico's last move. Okay, so Exum had surgery in the offseason,
Yeah,
right? And so we're like, hey, cool, he's gonna be back, but they wanted to save him a roster spot.
yeah.
We had too many people on the roster. So we had this guy that we drafted in the first round a couple years ago called Omax.
Yep.
And so they shopped him around. Nobody wanted him. Nobody had a roster spot for him.
I don't see why. I love
So
Omax.
so we stretched him.
Yep.
We stretched him so we could sign Dante Exum,
Wait,
who is
Omax
now
got
out.
stretched?
He's never practiced. We cut and stretched Omax. Exum never played or practiced. He's out for the year. He's not playing this year.
Mavs fan for life.
Thanks, Nico. And I want to get back to another thing on Nico. I saw this has been bugging me. I seen it on Twitter. Like this man went to a bar last week in Dallas, I guess. I don't know why he still lives in Dallas. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Like this man should be able to live where he wants to live, right?
Right.
And the fans booed him out of the bar when he was with his wife. Dude, he got fired, guys. Get over it. It's done. Leave the man alone. Let him go in public. Like, don't be an asshole. Like, what do you get from this?
Yeah.
Like, let him live his life.
Hey, I completely understand having hatred towards the guy or disdain towards the guy. Maybe hatred's a strong word. We're talking about sports here. But yeah, I mean, the guy just lost his job. He is publicly humiliated. He will probably never have a position in the NBA again. I'd probably say. I
Yeah,
mean,
I think all those are correct statements.
so the man, he's had enough. Like you guys, I mean, Mavs fans have been giving him shit since the trade went down, and
Yeah, and
just
it's
like a ton of shit.
it's a little
And
outrageous. They got to get
yeah,
over it, bro.
yeah. I mean,
Got to get over it.
you're. I mean, you feel a certain way towards him, but
Oh, absolutely.
you don't
Like,
hate the guy. If you see him out in the streets, you're not gonna like flip him off and call him a jackass.
I mean, I might, but I'm not going to boo him
Oh,
out of a bar.
okay. So that's where you
Like while
draw the
he's with his
line.
wife.
Booze.
Yeah, I mean, like if like if
Throw
he's
it.
with
You
his
throw a
kid or something.
dildo at him.
No, I probably wouldn't do any of those things because he's like fucking 6'8".
He's a big
I mean,
dude.
he's a
Yes,
big guy.
he's a big guy.
I don't think I would say any of those things to his face. Probably, maybe. But I mean, just let the man live.
He is a big guy.
Let the man live. He's a former college basketball player. I've seen a
Yeah.
picture of him dunking.
He can reach the rim. So is
He can
Stephen A.
reach the
Smith.
rim. Yeah, I mean that's way more than I can do. I can't even touch the net. So I'm on here, critiquing guys playing sports, and like I don't know why I'm just a little round mound of no rebound. like,
Hey, I get blown over with a gust of wind. So
exactly. I mean, take what I say with a grain of salt.
yeah. Oh, but yeah, no, I think that just about covers NBA.
Man, Thunder 21 and Dubs back.
They are 21 Dubs back. The great Israel basketball player Denia Vitzia came in last night and yeah, 27 free throws, my dude. 27 free throws.
Then he got good as soon as he left the Magic, or not the Magic, the Wizards.
He had a terrible year last year. That I remember. I drafted him in fantasy. He was
He
trash.
was pretty good. He
I
was
mean,
pretty good last year.
he was probably in the last like 4 weeks of the season.
But yeah,
But yeah,
he's
then he
holding
came
up.
out. He had a triple double. He had like 42, 10, and 15. But 27 of those points were free throws.
That's crazy.
Yep. Go
That's
ahead. You want to
crazy.
say something?
I don't. No, I don't want to say anything.
You don't want to say nothing? Go ahead. Say it.
I don't
Say
got
it.
nothing to say. What am I supposed to say?
Okay. All right. All right. I'll drop it. Go ahead.
All right. And then the Wolves did something incredible this weekend. They did something incredible.
What did the Wolves do?
They got their first win against a team with a winning record against the Celtics.
That's their
Let's
first over
go
500
Timberwolves!
win.
That's their first win over a team over 500. But then guess what they did the next night?
They lost
They beat the
to.
Spurs. So that's
Oh, okay.
back-to-back wins over teams with the 500 record.
Let's go. Northwest Division, stand up.
All right, let's go Wolves, man.
So yeah, they're on a 2-game winning streak against above 500 opponents. Good job, Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards, face of the league. Let's go.
Let's go. And I'm gonna go ahead and turn it over to you for what you've been waiting an hour and 15 minutes to talk about, bro. It's you. It's your time to shine. What you got for us, bro?
Let me get stretched out for this. Okay. Let me lay out a picture for you, for the viewers, for the listeners. Max Verstappen lines up at Qatar. Not a chance in the hell to win that race. Not a chance in hell. He does not have an ice cube's chance in hell to win that race. So the race starts. Max gets into seconds. All right. First place is streaking out. He's gone. Whatever. Then, so let me back up real quick. What started this situation? So Qatar is known to be very hard on the tires, and Pirelli cannot create a good enough tire for that surface, I guess. So they put lap limits on the tires. You can only run any set of tires for 25 laps. It's a 58 lap race. So eight laps go by. There's a wreck. Safety car comes out. You would expect everyone to go ahead and pit, right? Everyone to pit. Well, everyone does pit except 2 cars. 2 cars. Can you guess what color those 2 cars were, Charles?
Purple and orange.
God damn it. It was orange. You were right about that. You had to throw the purple shit in there. McLaren. That's what did it. All right. McLaren stayed out. And for anyone who doesn't watch F1, like this is one of the biggest screw ups strategy wise you can make. Now, the entire field's going to be on fresh tires, have 1 pit stop to go, and they're going to be right on your ass at the start of the race. And the 2 McLarens still have to pit twice. So, the race goes on, the McLaren's pit, Max streaks away. They don't have enough time to catch him. It's going to the final race in Dubai with the Max is in second place. Lando has a 14-point lead for the World Driving Championship. He doesn't have a great shot to get it because McLaren has so many McLaren has so many friends on the grid because Mercedes provides motors for the majority of the teams, a lot of them, probably like 4 or 5. And so they don't want Max to win another championship. So basically, in order for Max to win, he has to finish first, and Lando has to finish in 4th if neither of them crash out. If there's anyone in between them with a Mercedes motor, they're going to let Lando by to win the World Drivers' Championship. So they can say,
Hold up, stop. Okay, now they do this in NASCAR. The group that's trying to be like F1, they would penalize them to the high fucking moons. You mean to tell me that this is going to be allowed?
Yeah.
They're going to allow them to just pull over and let him go by. So
I mean, you can't. I mean, they're not going to do it in the obvious way. I wouldn't think they're not that dumb because I think there would have to be something done about that. But I don't think there's anything in the rules against it. I really don't. I mean, you can't. You can have your own driver swap positions, but I don't think you can. I don't think you can collude with other teams like that. And I'm pretty sure that would be a penalty. But they would play it off like, oh, engine problems, had to pull into the pit or whatever. I mean, they would get away with it. So basically, Lando needs to crash or his motor needs to blow up for Max to win this, in my opinion.
Let's go, Max.
Let's go,
Super
Max. Like,
underdog, Max Verstappen.
and all right, okay, I wouldn't say that, but he he was down. Okay, in F1 terms, I'm trying to let me convert this to like college football.
3-1, 3-0.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, yeah, let's do this. Let's do this in like NBA playoffs. Okay.
Well, nobody's gonna
So
come back from 3-0 in NBA playoffs.
that's what this is. This is a 3-0 lead Lando had on Max.
So Lando's
Probably
done.
no, it was a
It's
3-0
over.
lead for a game 4 was going on and McLaren had a 25-point lead going into halftime. That's what's going on. And Max has got this back to a 3-point game.
In
Yeah,
game 4.
in game 4. Oh wait, he would have to win another 4 games to win the championship. Okay, that doesn't okay, all right. All right. So anyways, it was a long shot at the halfway point, but he's brought it all the way back. I
I
mean,
think
and
there's a little pressure on the McLaren
there
guys.
is they are feeling
A
it.
little tight.
They are feeling it.
A little tight.
Like Oscar Piastri, him and Lando, they're teammates at McLaren, and they bump heads. They bump heads. They're both 2 number 1 drivers on the same team, which doesn't usually work out well. And so Oscar was visibly pissed off at the end of the race yesterday or Sunday, and as he should be. And so if it comes down to it, and McLaren has to ask them to swap positions if Oscar's in front of him, he's gonna do it, but he ain't gonna be happy about it.
Why would you do it? Like, what if you're swapping position and you kind of just like drive right into your own guy?
Yeah, that'd be awesome. That's
That'd be pretty awesome.
I would send Oscar a Christmas card. That'd be sick.
He'd probably need it.
Yeah.
He might need to put like a Christmas card with employment applications
No,
on it
I'll
'cause
put like a $25 DoorDash gift card in
he
there.
probably lost his ride.
But yeah, that's it. Next week, Dubai will decide the championship.
I mean, what a better place to decide it than Dubai, right?
Right? Yeah, I agree. They
Is it a
decide
good
everything
racetrack?
over there.
And that's what's
It's
the
really
race I
cool.
always win at on the F1 game? There was one I was really good at, and I sucked at all the rest of the tracks.
I don't recall which one you're talking
Was
about.
that
I don't recall.
Australia?
I
Was I
don't
really
rec
good at Australia? It was like the
Definitely
first race, wasn't it?
not.
The top races
It
on the
wasn't
first
Aus
races?
no, it was secure. It was secure. You were all right at no, Bahrain. You were all right at
Yeah,
Bahrain because
Bahrain. Well, like,
Australia, they have walls
oh,
close
anything
to
with
the
walls,
track.
I'm terrible.
Yeah, yeah, so you
Like,
didn't
I'm
do good
hitting
in
that
that one.
motherfucker. Like,
I think we went 1 and 2 that race, actually,
yeah,
we had the AI on 30%, but whatever.
yeah, exactly. I'm pretty damn good at F1. That's all people need to know.
Oh, he's great.
All right, man. You got anything else, buddy?
That's it, man. Great pod.
All right, good pod, man. Appreciate everybody for stopping in. Listen, make sure you like and subscribe, and leave some Skittles out for Santa Claus this year. He hates cookies.
He hates him.
Hates them. All right, everyone. It's Devlik Prunk and his friend Carlos. Thank you for listening to this episode of The Drunk Take. I just want to remind everybody, if you made it this far, just like and subscribe. Just give us a like and a subscription. It'd be real nice of you. You know, we'd really appreciate it if you do that. If you don't do that, then you know what? It's cool too. But, Carlos, he eats that expensive formula, and he could really use your likes and subscription. It don't cost you anything, but it could really help Carlos get that liver that he needs. Right, Carlos? Thank you, guys. Thank you for listening. Tune in next week.